Welcome to the tiebreakers here at Dream League. Gaming Gladiators versus OG SUNSfan here with Cinder, the man, the legend.
You've also put BZM on TA, which I don't know if they focused on this enough. I feel like a big part of OG's success. Oh, is he just dead here?
Might be.
He is actually just dead here.
He is done. Trying to deny on creep, but Dyrachyo will get the first blood instead. This lane is super tough.
Really get involved with strong side lane sunstrikes. In this game, if Mars isn't initiating for you, who is?
Yep, as Tofu's getting gone on. Homie missiles coming
lead.
for him. Seb.
Let's kill.
Yeah, Tomato will get the kill there, so OG getting on the board now.
Get a lot of denies. He didn't even skill Dragon Tail until level 4, I think. I think he went 1-0-2.
Really?
And just, yeah, he just breathed fires and secures the CS. This is going to be a nice kill for Tomato.
Yep, another kill for Tomato. So this is the one saving grace for OG and the one lane that's not going that well for Gaming Gladiators at the moment.
We'll be looking to push this tower. There's actually an interesting dynamic here where since this siege creep is pushing this tower this late, if the supports are helping mid, they might lose their wisdom rune here. OG cannot afford to lose this wisdom.
Yeah, and the fact that Dragon Knight is the position too, the break from Hoodwink is going to be pretty important to be able to kill him relatively early on as Ace.
Nice call down.
Gone on, call down is there, impetus to follow, and the Mud Golem and company will get another kill. So again, Ace is the one struggling here for GAIMIN. And we'll see how fast Whisper actually wants to try and rotate. We're going to see a Moonlight Shadow now. I mean, he doesn't even have his Soul Ring yet, actually going for the double bracer as R8 will be caught out by Quinn and company. And they're going to use this Moonlight Shadow to try to surround Whisper. Dyrachyo
don't think this is
pops
happening.
That Mask of Madness, the slow from the Tombstone, nothing will come of it.
And this, however, is happening.
Yeah, the reverse. Flank from Tomato and Seb. Nice spear from Whisper, showing off the first arena of the game. Dyrachyo, B-tier carry according to Ame, will die. And Tofu has another leap to go, so should be okay, but that is a big, big kill for OG.
Nice deny there by Ari on the rune.
Yep, his arrow will hit Whisper, who's diving the tier 1 bot. Takes a Lucent Beam to the back of the head, chasing the Mirana down in the trees, gets a rebuke off. A couple more right clicks will be enough, and Whisper actually finds the kill down the right angles. And there's no punishment. As Dyrachyo, he might be the one punished instead. Whisper coming around, doesn't have that much mana. But he has the rebuke to slow. The impetus continue to rain from Stead. The blocks is Ari coming in as well. Celery will be able to put down a tombstone, but Dyrachyo gets bushwhacked to a tree. A couple more right clicks will be enough as Whisper continue to try to chase. That spear will finally find him as Whisper takes out Dyrachyo another time. And now Quinn, he's taking a ton of damage. He pops the dragon form and just melts to OG's pure damage with the impetus from Seb. And now the Centaur Stomp continuing its reign onto Celery. So 3 dead for GAIMIN, as they've only able to found Ari here as Tofu can't even finish off Whisper, who's just been on a sliver of HP for quite some time. Fall
back on a Midas and play slow. And now the connectivity in their lineup that I saw isn't really quite there anymore for a bit. So
yep, there's the Dragon Tail arrow combo. Quinn showing off his newly minted Blink Dagger. Should be able to get the tier 1 as well.
Yep. It's a good move.
TP supports. Whisper's coming in now. Spear into the arena. Rebuke to follow. Quinn still relatively healthy. Tomato coming in as well with that call down. Ace is in a lot of trouble as Quinn comes in with a big breathe fire to try to reduce as much damage as possible, but Tomato and company are ripping through GAIMIN easily. 2 cores dead instantly, and Whisper going in for one more rebuke, but Tofu able to find the high ground advantage. And Dyrachyo continuing to get slow. They have the sentry there as well, but no more catch. The tier 1 will fall in favor of OG instead. Another great rotation from OG, able to capitalize on perhaps a little misstep from GAIMIN.
I think that was the perfect example of the problems of Doom, right? He just showed up, cast Doom on TA, and just died. Like he did absolutely nothing. They're going to chase down here. Oh my god, if they steal this, this is so big. OG will get a decent chunk of this for BZM.
Yeah, absolutely. Dyrachyo will dodge the spear here as the rest of GAIMIN coming to try to contest. Quinn comes in with the Dragon Tail again. They have the arrow to follow it up as well. He doesn't have his dragon form, so it doesn't pose that much of a threat other than that initial stun. So they will force OG out of the triangle.
Items where it's like, theoretically, it's really cool, but how often do you get in a situation where it matters?
Oh boy, Dyrachyo, Eclipse.
Nice accuracy from both teams. We hit a third of our spells and backed off.
Yeah, it happens. Now Dyrachyo back to farming. B-tier carry. Maybe Ame was right. winning all those tournaments was definitely a fluke. As SyndereN again will get demolished, but
if this arrow hits...
The illusion rune goes off, but it ends up being an arrow anyway. That is unfortunate.
That's a huge kill. Because that was, I think that was the top net worth of, or sorry, not the top net worth of the game, but he had a good streak. He was 4-0. Seb will get found here. I don't think they can kill him unless they do. Now they can kill him.
Yeah, that's right. And Tofu going in to finish the job, but Whisper with a big arena onto 2, deletes Tofu to start things out, and Quinn gets sharp-shootered.
Sharp shot.
Sharp shot for Ari.
So Shiva's into Blink for Ace. Uh-oh.
There's the Atos. Bushwhack to follow. And the spear and the sharpshooter will not hit.
When it comes to the later portion, when they need to make the game deciding moves,
he's spotted.
Nice work.
TP has been canceled. He is broken for the time being, and now Whisper coming in. Feels like the first kill in quite a while, but it is a very important target as BZM will get credit for it. Now Daedalus there for Tomato. Moonlight Shadow from GAIMIN as Whisper's going to run right into them. Doesn't see them initially, but gets the rebuke. Okay. Going to try to go on Dyrachyo, force out the BKB. Now he just runs away. Thought that GAIMIN were ready for a fight there, but apparently not.
He's not TPing.
Arrow will be dodged. Whisper. Shivas is popped by Ace. Looks like he's going to take the brunt of the damage. He's kind of isolated now as Dyrachyo still wants to fight. He's going to get off the Eclipse. BZM taking most of the beams as the refraction is now gone, but they get the stun onto Dyrachyo. They take out Ace. Dyrachyo without that BKB will fall as well. Disastrous fight for GAIMIN as Seb triple kill on the Ench.
This goes to show how good of a game OG are playing.
Collide. Tofu gets off the leap. There's the initiation from Quinn. Gets off the Dragon Table, Whisper with the BKB and the Mars Arena. You can see Ace completely isolated again. Cannot get his ult off at all. Already looking like a disastrous fight, but Dyrachyo coming in with a big Eclipse doing massive damage. Tomato will fall as a result. And now OG on the run. The rest of the members of GAIMIN are pretty damn low, though, as now Dyrachyo getting chased. Atos is there. Whisper will help out in finishing him off. So in the end, it ends up being a 1-for-3 for OG.
And the other time, I forgot.
I guess you can just use it on TA.
He's doomed Ench. Remember that kill in mid. I think those are the 2 dooms I've seen. Okay, Ari.
Ari gets initiated on by Quinn. There's Ace. Not going to use Doom this time.
Pretty important. Perch was talking about the Scotty. This is also a Scotty, kind of.
True. That was just nerfed in this last patch. As Ace comes in with
fight.
a hook stomp onto 2 with the Doom to follow and the Eclipse. Tomato is melting. That is the Aegis. Whisper will die. No way to get back in the game right now. Good fight from GAIMIN as Tomato trying to retreat. Can GAIMIN follow this up with anything more? Lucent Beam onto Ari. Continue to throw out that boomerang.
They lose 1 hero and an Aegis. This could have been way worse if they forced that fight.
Yeah.
And GAIMIN still also wise enough to not chase on the high ground.
May have spoken too soon. Tomato spotted. Will be slowed by the Dragon. On the high ground, pops the BKB. Bushwhack. Wow, that is a lot of damage on the SyndereN. And Quinn, they will both die, and Dyrachyo will follow suit. So 3 kills despite OG being in a 4v5 situation. And now the buildings will fall. No buyback for Quinn, but he won't have Dragon form anyway.
Yeah, Quinn.
The other 2 do have buybacks for now, and now they're going to force them out by going for Throne.
Quinn just guessed wrong there. He blinked the wrong way to try to find the Blink, Dragon Tail, and Gyro, and then he forced up into the high ground. This was what I just commended them on not doing in the previous instance, was not chasing into this enemy team in the high ground with all their cooldowns ready. And this time he opts to go for it regardless. With the Mars dead, they feel confident, but it's not always about numbers. It's also about what's ready. They used all their stuff in the previous engagement. They didn't have Eclipse, they didn't have Luna BKB, and on the flip side, Tomato had his. So he's just going to pop that when they fail the engage, turn around, press all his buttons, and they're just going to die. So very, very questionable decision from GAIMIN. All right, they're really adamant about holding this position.
Early Shiva's pop. He's going to jump and get the hoof stomp on and the Doom onto the Mars. So again, Whisper will be deleted. And Seb really wants to fight. He's getting gone on, though. Very considerable damage being applied to him right now as the BKB is popped by Dyrachyo. As Ari on the back line, trying to keep everybody at bay. It's still a 4v5 for GAIMIN. Quinn jumps in. Another Dragon Tail. Arrow will hit. Ace coming in as well. The Enchantress is getting really low, but you can see Tomato is able to take out Tofu.
And a big old Tomato with plus 100 damage.
Yep, now it's 100. Has that Aegis. Already at half HP, but here comes the Arena from Whisper. Damage upon the Luna. Will get Soul Ripped, will BKB. Has to back away to heal in the fountain, but the tier 4s are already dead and the Ancient fully exposed. Quinn with another Dragon Tail onto the Gyro, but Tomato just focusing on the Ancient because he does have the Ancient Guardian, which actually BZM does as well. So another 100 damage for OG. Fortification is used. OG's soft reset. Quinn again jumping in. Gleipnir upon him though. As Tomato just Satanic away. And now Dyrachyo not able to do anything as he is bursted easily. And this Ancient should go down now in favor of OG as they get a very pivotal win in this first game of the tiebreakers. Although Tomato and Seb grouping up, matters not. GG is called. OG take this first game in the tiebreakers.
Yeah, I think it's just fair to say they just played better. They really did.